Hey, welcome back to Desolation. My name is Lawrence.
And I am enjoying the tea of my homeland, William.
No, you can't do that. No.
What do
That's
you
not
mean?
that is not how you're introducing yourself
I
today.
have tea
No,
from
no,
the
no, no,
homeland.
no, no. You're gonna say something about your beard today.
What
Fine.
beard? I don't
We're
see a
doing that
beard.
again. Here we go. And this
Fine.
is actually going on camera. So, hey, welcome back to Desolation. My name is Lawrence.
And I shaved my beard so my late grandmother would be happy around Christmas time and not pull on my toes in my sleep from beyond the grave.
William.
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 Yeah.
This is
Lost track of my name and all of that. That was a lot to keep track of.
yeah. And this is Substandard Roleplaying, and we're here with Casey
I'm Casey from the Questing GM.
and Dave.
Hello, I am Dave. Hey, Taurus on Twitch TV.
/A Taurus. Subscribe for free now, Amazon Prime.
Of
Do it,
course.
Go. Links in the subscription. I'm following you.
See, now that feels like a proper introduction.
Okay, so it is you, William. Okay, good. I wasn't sure.
One day, Dave will make me a mod, and I will run that chat.
Cool. What did we do last time? If I remember correctly, didn't we we killed a not a dragon, but a sandworm. Yes? That's what happened last time. We killed a
Yeah.
sandworm, and then we got back to our the city, the town, and then got bitch slapped by that guy. Who instead of being happy,
Simon was not happy to see you guys.
yeah, instead of being
really was
happy
not.
that we killed a freaking sandworm that was threatening, the area, he kind of was pissed. But whatever,
Mhm.
It was Zymus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Divers, yeah. Basically told us to fuck off.
Mm-hmm. He's
Go back
freaking
to the he wanted us to kill the library, which we weren't.
no. We're not doing.
We
I don't
weren't
think.
too agreeing at first, but after a little chat, I think we decided to play along.
Yes, we'll play
Was
along.
that what we're gonna play along with? I think he had a like a second offer. It's like go and pretend that you're the real Scarlet King, and start screwing up the library's plans or some shit, right?
It was something
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
that, June.
he wanted us to continue the charade.
Right, but
He wanted us to continue being the Scarlet King with other
tribes,
Mountains,
yeah,
villages.
settlements,
because it seemed to be working.
right?
But then he still wanted us to kill the library, and we kind of said, well, I don't know about that, but we tried to basically convince him of that working together with knowledge and power is the way to go.
Either way,
He
we have to play along.
Yeah, he
with
basically
something.
because he wanted us to kill the library, and then we said, well, knowledge and strength go together well, and he's like, all right, well, just keep doing the Scarlet King thing and get us to settlements. So he changed his tune kind of too easily. I'm not that good of a convincer, so but that's just something to keep an eye on. Yeah, but
Yeah.
You're just gonna let us go like that? Cool.
we win.
Either way, I feel like Zymus is on the list. I was thinking, what the hell am I supposed to do after Grom? But yeah, he presented himself.
Yeah, man's got more purpose in life.
I wasn't sure what to do, and I know what to do.
Yeah, now I know what to do. Anyway, okay. You want to get us started off? Oh, experience. Do we get an experience for showing up?
Yes. Roll 2 dice for fun.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
2 dice for fun.
Roll 2 dice for fun. 1 success, experience. 2 success, experience, and a style.
How about no success?
Have one anyway for trying.
It's like, how about no success? Oh, you get nothing. Okay.
I'm taking away the bow.
Oh, no, that'd be horrible.
Yeah, can you imagine? All right, so I get an experience point. Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Have another.
so I just get trying points.
Yeah, you get a
What-
participation trophy.
There was a
Participation experience.
experience, yeah.
Okay, cool. So we should get started.
You
The
guys
last
got
thing-
ponies.
Did we?
You got
What's that?
horses.
How many horses?
One for each of you.
Wow.
Traded all your dragon bits.
All of them?
The dragon, not
remember?
a dragon.
We traded the dragon jerky and stuff for the
For the horses?
Yeah.
For the horses, because then that's when I said, I'm like, ha, suckers, we're giving them all the dragon stuff, like all the dragon jerky and meat, and we get horses to take us there, and then we can kill the horses for meat. Suckers.
Yeah. I remember this.
Okay.
I don't know how I remember it. I'm half asleep when I play this game with you guys, but
I guess we got
Maybe-
no other
What about
equipment.
horses, but
No.
where are we using them? I mean, where are we going?
well, we were supposed to
and
go to
you
the
have
orc.
Maximus's daughter with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
I
supposed
had
to go
to
to
take
the
her.
orc, the
So-
orc
Going back to
tribe.
the couple?
Wait. So he is kicking us out then. He's still kicking us out and saying, leave this town, is what you're saying?
Not so. He's not kicking you out. He's giving you the prerogative to leave.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
do we even want to stay? What's the point staying?
Well, basically, the whole concept, if I remember, was like we got to go to the orc tribe and get them on board. But we were trying to figure out how we're going to communicate. And
you have a orc spirit or something melded to you, remember? So
I can understand, but I can't necessarily communicate.
right. Well,
like, I can
understanding is better than nothing.
Yes,
We could
it's
try
half a
using
battle.
we could try using sign language. Also, in that orc settlement, there were humans, actually, right? So there must be someone there that could communicate with the orcs.
I don't recall, to be honest, but maybe.
They do, yeah. They were like supervisors in the mines.
Right. So
Oh, yes.
They were
so
with
okay.
them.
Was there any of the dragon meat or scales left over so that we could barter for more weapons or,
Negative.
that's just the ponies and that's it. Okay. Can't get a tent for the life of me. Jesus
We-
Christ.
We put it. We put it all on the ponies.
The God has determined
it
that
all
I
on the
am
pony.
never allowed to have a tent. God damn it.
Such luxury is
Almost
unspeakable.
powered.
That's because of that.
Desolation.
You know what? The reason, to be fair, Lawrence, the reason you're not allowed is because of that one time you pitched a tent in church.
Ah,
That
it
okay.
why
was
you
a
didn't-
sleepover party.
You in those tents.
It just happened.
All right, what are we, like 10 minutes in? All right.
Maximus just rolls his eyes and shakes his head no. Anyway, here
Maximus. No,
Yes,
I don't know why
Maximus.
Callum was so
First-
exciting to Maximus.
we go. Before we leave, there's wood. There's a forest here, right? Shut up.
There's
That's what I'm
one.
saying.
Okay. I would like to start crafting stuff with my ability before we leave.
Oh my! What are we crafting?
A tent.
I am a Boyer and a Fletcher. If I'm like, I took crafting as a bow and
You
arrows.
better believe if you're making a tent and cutting up the top, I would have made you roll so high for that.
Yeah. So no, I'm just making another bow and more arrows, and I'm going to start teaching my daughter how to do this.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
This is going to take a while though.
Right now, before we leave, I just want the material, the wood pieces and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. You can like make that all. You can get her to carry it on her horse.
Good. Excellent.
Oh, we got horses for her too.
Yes.
Yeah, there was one for each of you.
Shut up, Casey. We have horses for her as well.
Take care of our own.
What are you trying to do, Casey?
All right,
Okay.
about those horses. Who's riding bitch? Who's hugging who? You get one horse. No, it's fine. It's fine. I must be fair. You did give off dragon pieces.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here, you can have horses. We just need one. It's fine.
We're used to sharing.
There's 4 of us, but we just need one.
We're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll anything, or are you just gonna do this through?
No, I don't think this will take any significant effort.
Okay, sure. So we leave the town.
It should be noted that because it was like hours there, hours back, it's not like late in the day. So by the time you get back, it's going to be definitely nighttime.
Okay, so we stay in the town. We stay in the town, and we look for lodgings for one more day. I guess I could
Damn
go
it,
back to my daughter and tell her that she's leaving now.
Give her some time to pack, I guess.
Right, exactly. Unfortunately, we've been kicked out. Is what I'm going to tell her.
Be like, you know what? The good news is, Dad, is I have nothing. So let's go.
Oh,
That's not true. I have an
Oh,
arrow
well,
and bows, and I can continue making this, and I can teach her how to make it.
That's what she said to you. She's like, you know, Father, it's all right, but I've lived with nothing,
yeah,
including
no
a father
inheritance,
recently,
no
and
father.
we have.
You come back into my life
Yes.
4 years later, thinking you'd
Well,
be.
None of this is
Well,
my
if
fault.
you're spending one more night in town, then Kijis is gonna make the best of it.
Yeah.
I bet you are. Speaking of,
Good.
it's like, hey, Maximus, can I borrow some of that wood? I'm gonna need some.
I'm gonna need some wood and some twine. I plan to keep going.
I plan to keep going.
Uh,
Medieval Viagra. The more you know. Dun, 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 dun.
Kane, I need you to make a vacuum right here.
Why do I not have alcohol while doing this? I don't know.
I know,
Anyway,
you should get some.
exactly. Let's keep going. We're gonna stay the night, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's cool. If we can do that, that would be great.
Is there anything you want to do before
Get-
waking up?
Before waking up. I guess
I want to roll dice for something.
I wanna
let's
get-
see.
crafting is what I'm gonna be doing.
We can do that.
Maybe since I'm carousing,
Mm-hmm.
can I just gather some information about Zymus?
Oh, sure.
Maybe some dirty little secrets would be very nice.
Ooh. There is world building to be done.
So what would you have me roll for that?
What do you have?
Well, there's
Very
always
nice.
good old diplomacy.
There is good old diplomacy.
Yeah.
We don't get to use it a lot.
Diplomacy?
Yeah.
I'll be happy to use it all the time.
Yeah, let's use it more.
Okay.
So you're
You know what,
spreading
since-
the scent.
Yeah, but since I'm trying to enjoy myself more than actual information gathering, I'll just roll the dice.
Yeah. What can you tell me about Zymus? Nothing. Fuck off.
No,
Three.
that's 3 successes still.
Three
Yeah,
is good
that's
success.
than my average, but decent.
Okay. You do learn that Redver is his son.
Oh.
Oh, I wonder why he was such a prick.
Mm-hmm.
But they were both pricks. But yeah, like
Yeah.
father like son, I guess.
Yeah, like father, like son. You did like put him in jeopardy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably explains why he was as upset.
Yeah, word
Then-
spread really quickly that like you guys came and then you guys left and then things went to shit where you were and now you're back.
Mm-hmm.
And
I blame Dave.
Redver's a bit of a daddy's boy.
Yeah, and we endangered him pretty much
Mhm.
while he was
Yeah.
there. So yeah, probably okay, that's understandable. Still pricks though, but understandable.
Absolutely.
Can I? Sorry, what did you find out? Sorry, I had to.
Redver
Redver
is
is
Zymus's
Zymus's
son.
Son.
Oh, okay. It's a good tidbit of information.
Mm.
Mhm.
Is there any way, whether it be like going to a bar or something at that night, and seeing if we can find anyone that speaks Orcish to accompany us?
No one that speaks it that you can find in the bar. If you're just doing like a cursory, hey, you know anyone that knows Orcish?
Pretty much. That's
Yeah,
that's all I
then-
was gonna do.
You'll find no luck here.
Okay. I'm still not sure how we're going to talk to them when we get there, but hopefully their humans will speak Orcish.
Well, we had some sort of like godlike status back in the
They were
towers,
worshipping us, remember?
pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, if you kill a dragon in front of them.
hmm These are like literally mythical creatures that you have just
Yeah.
vanquished.
Yeah. So I mean, if we try to communicate, I think they'll make their best effort to listen. So maybe that could work in our favor.
Yeah, hopefully that should work.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that they're going to be welcoming to conversation. It's just a matter of whether or not we can actually have a conversation.
We'll
But we can
figure it
try.
out.
I mean, it's the
We'll
whole
figure it out
effigy
when we
thing
get
again.
there.
Yeah, it's like, here's another stick doll.
Be like, oh yes, I, the other shaman, welcome you.
We'll
I
figure
see
things
you
out when we
with my
get there.
brother.
It's always a good plan.
Yep.
Travel the deadly wastelands.
Actually, it's only 3 hours, apparently. So
Yeah, it's only a 3-hour.
Or
Yeah.
the Orc Town is
But now you have
nearby,
horses, so it's even quicker.
Even
that's
quicker.
true. It'll take like an hour or two.
And when we get attacked halfway, we can just sacrifice our horses to get away.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing
The
that.
horses make good bait.
No. No one leave their horses this time. Screw that shit. I didn't
How many
realize
horses
how
I tried this
valuable
adventure?
horses were the first time we got them. No, I am never leaving them anywhere ever again. Can I
So-
roll this to see how many bows and arrows I craft?
You're really making multiple bows?
Well, one bow, many arrows.
Okay, sure. We'll say. Well,
One.
fine. We'll roll. You finished the bow.
Okay. I will hand
But
it
there's
over.
no string.
Yeah, it's unstrung.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll
We
keep the
just
bow
use the
then.
wood. Yeah,
No, I was
but
just
it's
saying that.
promising. Do
Okay.
you
Don't
do you
they-
engrave her
Don't they
name in
make
it or
bowstrings
something?
out of horsehair?
They do. They could.
I'll leave it for now.
If
I'm
you
not
got
in-
the horses, you could make guitars. That's how you get the strings.
You want me to make a guitar now? What?
Well, you can use the horse gut for strings.
Yeah, I will.
You're gonna kill the horses?
No, can't I just cut like horsehair off?
No, horse gut. It's guts.
No,
It's intestine.
no, not killing the horses. That would be dumb. I'll find
Aw.
something else.
That's fine.
There is a so I do have linguistics, and I have 1 level in it.
hmm
So if I read this correctly, not to say I would have chosen it, but if I'm just looking into this now. Your linguistic rating is used to determine your proficiency. Your character's linguistic level equals the number of languages your character speaks in addition to Scandian. So I should have
Mm.
a language. Now, I'm not going to say I would have picked Orcish, but what what is the
Yes, the scholar
predominant-
amongst the orcs in the culture exchange.
Well, no, exactly. So what, just so I can populate my sheet accordingly, what would be like the next to Scandian, kind of the most prevalent race? Or
Probably the sea people.
The Lawrence.
Yeah.
Lorant.
Loranthian. Okay, so I'll speak Loranthian. Not that that helps us here, but
Hey, but if you find the sea,
Mhm.
We should go to the beach.
hooray! Beach episode.
Oh,
Okay, so I don't think anybody's doing anything else tonight. So
Okay. But lo, somebody is doing something else tonight. Mr. Kane, in your sleeping
Oh.
quarters, please roll to wake
Mhm.
up in time.
ooh. How many am I rolling?
Whatever your
Oh.
perception is.
Perception. Oh, perfect.
You're a very light sleeper, apparently.
that's a crap load of successes.
I got
Holy
8 successes.
If anything stepped into the room with him, the moment he like creak opens the freaking door, he should be awake.
I have a 10 in perception now. so-
Holy crap!
So it starts off initially with you having a dream about being back in an Ascandian study, and
Cobras! Ah!
and in your dream you hear 2 people talking about you talking about how Kane's got to go because he doesn't do anything. And then
Sounds like Kane to me.
you hear some shuffling outside your
I
door and
knew-
actually wake up
I knew it was
to
Maxim.
hear two people coordinating an imminent assault upon your sleeping quarters.
Do I recognize the voice or no?
No.
Okay. Let me just double check what this skill does. Oh, the skill. Can be strategy, logistics, well, unit tactics, organization, characters. Okay, so I also have a skill in warfare,
Mm-hmm.
which is more from a strategic point of view. So, because I don't have a specialty or anything, so
Yeah.
can I kind of take a quick look between that and my perception? I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any like significant hiding spots? And secondly, if no, what would be the best positioning for me to take to gain advantage should they break it? Should they inevitably come in?
Right, so it's a very bare room with just a cot and a trunk for like your loose possessions.
Okay.
And hiding wise, you can hide under the cot. Best position to stand if they do come in would be probably literally next to the door.
Does the
That
door
way you
open
could-
in?
It opens in, yeah.
And I'm in the room by myself, right?
Yeah.
Where are the other? Are the rooms like adjacent or anything? Is there a window?
No windows. The
Cool.
rooms are most likely adjacent.
Okay. As I hear that and kind of looking around, not seeing anything, I'm going to. Okay, well, because I'm a wizard,
Oh my god.
I am going to
Fireball
put my
into
hat
the
on,
corridor.
and I'm going to raise my hand. Ah, thou shalt not pass. And I'm going to attempt to cast kind of like an energy force field of sorts in front of the door, blocking it from opening.
Okay.
So it basically like
Barrier. Like a barrier.
Yeah. That would be a difficulty 2, I think.
Woo!
The
Okay.
tracking is great.
I know, right? I'm gonna roll 6 because this is my life.
Hmm.
2, 3, 4 successes, and I reduced 2 burn, so no burn.
Cool.
Thou shall not pass.
Okay. And the door is magically barred.
Frodo, you don't know what you do. All right, I'm done.
Yeah. And then you're going to hear a whispered 1, 2, 3, and a big thud hitting your door.
All right, so can I run off if I know if they're adjacent rooms, if I know which side or whatever, can I just like pound on the wall and be like, whether it be Maximus or whoever's in the next room, be like, hey, hallway, someone's trying to break in here. I don't
Sure.
care if anyone hears me. They clearly know I'm in here,
Yeah.
so.
So something like you run to the right hand side of the room and start pounding on the wall going, hey, hallway! It is Cage's room next to you. But as far as we know, Cage's is enjoying himself.
True. Well, that's okay. It's okay. I don't need any help because I'm a wizard, Harry.
I'm a wizard.
Sure. I mean,
You
like
guys are
he just
bloody.
he just pushes the woman off the bed.
Oh my god. Cage is like, be gone with you. Leave me, woman.
Grabs his dagger, puts his pants on, and runs out into the hallway.
Oh my. And you're going to see
It's the husband attack.
Yeah, you're going to see one guy nursing a shoulder, and another guy like winding up to try and kick the door again.
All right, and I'll run to Maximus with the room.
Maximus, like one hand holding up the pants because you don't have a belt.
Yep.
Okay, now that we're knocking on Maximus's door on the other
I'll be
side.
knocking on his door.
Okay.
Maximus, someone's trying to kill Kane.
How much is there? How much clearance under the door is there?
0 clearance.
Not even gas clearance.
Well, I mean, it's not airtight.
Okay.
It's like scrapey.
Well, I guess I'm up. So
Is Maximus also in his undies, or?
probably.
Mm,
I can't imagine sleeping in leather armor.
No.
no,
He
no.
sleeps.
This is not D&D. You do not
Right.
sleep in your armor.
So I will, however, take the time to pick up bow, arrow, hatchet, or axe.
It's like Kane's in
Bows,
trouble.
arrows,
All
He's
right,
gonna
axes.
walk
hold
out
on.
with all this shit in his hands, like,
Let me
"What's
make
wrong?"
a coffee. Hold on.
Which
Okay.
I would keep next to me. Yes, I probably
Yeah,
wouldn't.
no, you would. Yeah, I wouldn't take that one away from you.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Let me just store this in like a room that's half a town away. No, forget it. It's right next to me. Anyway,
I love that this is your first response when.
well, I hear Kay just going, "Someone's attacking Kane." So naturally, the
Oh,
first
yeah,
thought
yeah.
would be grab weapons.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
It's
so
just
I'll,
like, couldn't you imagine, like, Kay just standing there, like, do you
I'm
like, do you
ready.
have any beer?
what the hell is that on his face now?
He's
What
prepared.
the hell? Okay, anyway,
I'm ready.
I will.
Camouflage.
Who killed
s-
Dave? Who cut off his head?
There you go.
Dave's back.
I was wearing camo.
I
No.
will take the time to shoot. Shoot. I'll
Okay.
say to Kay, just duck, and then I'll shoot.
Sure. Okay. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, you won't let me shoot right away?
No, they're not surprised by this.
They just took their action. Their action was, let's frickin' bang on the
We
door.
weren't in initiative. There's no actions.
Fine. Everybody roll inish then. There we go.
Holy crap.
7.
1. I go last.
3.
And
I've not
Wait,
been rolling evens today. Holy shit.
3. And then I'm gonna have to be name changing a lot. Dude 1. He gets 3. And then
Dude 2?
2. Gets 3.
Oh wow, you're all the same as Cages.
Hmm.
What's the rule again for
Solidarity, William. Solidarity.
Yeah, it's what we're about.
I shaved my hair too.
All right, in the case of a tie, the player whose character has the highest initiative rating goes first. If 2 characters have the same initiative rating, the player characters with the highest dexterity rating goes first. If there is still a tie, then both characters are resolved at the same time.
Dexterity of 2.
I have dexterity of 2. Wait, they have
Good.
higher initiative rating than me? I have 5.
Their initiative rating is 6.
So they should go first then.
Yeah, they should go first.
So
Okey-dokey.
I go first, right?
This is Kane. You are so clean right now.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time telling if you're 14 or 40.
Okay. So can I hear Cages and or Maximus?
Yeah, you heard the Maximus! And then Cage is stuck.
All right, cool. I'm gonna can I still hear them behind the door? Like-
Correct.
Like they just happened, right? Like they just did it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna kind of like pull in and have Duke in my as much as I can.
Dukin.
And basically try to just use energy and just blast a force of energy and bust the door off its hinges and try to like if they're right behind it, hopefully like smack them hard. Yeah, exactly. down towards them, and then strong punch. Hadouken! Hadouken!
But
And
you
then
can,
if I
like,
get
strong
close to
medium do
them,
an EX punch, and
yes.
Yeah.
And then if I get close to them, I can tiger uppercut. Shairuken.
you
Okay.
pull out the good old
Three,
TP
Oh boy, that's something else.
Dukin. Yeah.
All right, I am going to roll 7 dice. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Holy
6
shit.
successes.
Holy shit!
Damn it! I should have summoned a dragon.
Holy shit! They should be
You could have
pasted.
summoned the dragon.
Okay.
Paste on the walls
How
is
much
what
health
that
did they
is.
have again? How many successes is that again?
You got 6.
successes.
6. How do wounds work again?
How
How
do
the what?
wounds work?
Are there wounds in this game? I've been reading so many game systems, I don't remember.
I don't know
Like,
how
inflict
magic damage works because, like, I
Yeah.
know, like, I'm trying to take this and have the door blast off and hit them. So, I mean, I guess it could be the damage the door does based on their defense. I'm not sure, or it could knock them unconscious, or
I mean,
DM's discretion.
you're force blasting them too, right? Basically, is what
Well, I
you
suppose
said.
the main idea is to, like basically force
them-
blast and like
the-
push
the
the door back
door-
against.
The door hitting them being smashed into the other wall on the other side
That's
should
kind
also
of
do
that was-
damage, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Consider it like a shield smash, basically, but like try to push them into the wall. Except the shield is a huge door.
Effects of damage. There we go. Because you can stun people and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
this
if
is
you
I.
do certain amount of
Yeah.
damage.
Because their stun rating is not high. So I'm just
Oh,
looking
that's
that up
good.
again.
Well, it seems like that was a good move. I mean, some people are even saying it's the best move ever. Some people are saying, man,
And
woman,
these
camera, TV.
these people know things. They're the best. These people that you've talked to, they're the
Yeah.
best, and they say that you know the best.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that would be. I'm going to interpret that as 7 damage. And that is going to knock both of them unconscious.
Excellent.
7
Oh.
non-lethal damage.
To be fair, I rolled 6 successes. You know that,
Right,
right?
so Maximus and Cage are standing in the hallway. Maximus is like fumbling with his arrow because he had to drop his axe, and
Fumbling.
yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
I'm
you
the
you've like just woken up. There's
All
no
I'm
way
the
right,
you're
war
actually
fine.
hero.
dead.
Clearly, I'm the war hero in this
Fine,
party.
fine,
Yep.
fine.
And Cageus is like ducking down, sneaking behind,
yeah.
ready to dance for Maximus, ready
I'm
to cheer
done.
him on.
And I'm gonna
And then
step
almost
outside.
comically, you're going to hear
Kablooey.
Hadouken, and the doors is going to like blow out and smash these guys.
And
They're going to
gonna
go through the next wall
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Oh
into somebody
yeah.
else's room.
Excellent. Wow.
Yeah.
This person is going to wake up, and they're going to be screaming. And now there's people out wondering what the hell's happened and what's going on.
I'm gonna walk out and be like, "What the? What were? I think someone tried to blow my door off and it backfired. I don't understand. That's any TNT around here?
And you're going to hear, but where's the fire?
I don't know. All I know is I woke up. I'm gonna be calling for the the owner or whatever, or just be like, "Hey, we need security or something over here." I'm playing innocent.
Security. You're playing innocent. So
Well, Cage is
Meanwhile,
gonna
in my
crawl up to the
everyone's
2 unconscious dudes.
in my head, I'm saying, I'm useless, eh? I don't do anything, eh?
power.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Those
back
are
to
all my
sleep.
good rolls for the day, though, guys. I'm out.
Really, Maximus? You're going back to sleep?
Yeah. I think you guys can figure this out.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I found in the player's guide, yes, spell damage equals the base difficulty, so whatever you decided as the difficulty for this spell, plus his primary attribute, so it probably should be intelligence, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Plus any extra successes he gets from his roll is added into the spell damage, is what it
So
says.
basically, total successes then.
No,
Plus,
that's more.
plus your
Well, yeah, but you're saying if it's the difficulty level, I would have to have that many.
No, wait, hold on.
successes
If
anyway.
Taffy said, right, or
Mhm.
if William said that basically in order to get this spell off, it's 2. You need to hit over a 2, right?
two,
So, and you did
plus
that.
your base
That would be
attribute.
2 plus whatever your base attribute is, which I'm guessing is 4, right?
Sure. No, intelligence is 6.
I had
actually.
this at a 4 actually to really get the effect you wanted.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's fine. So he
That's still
at least
fine.
he succeeded, so he does at least 4 damage. What's your
4.
primary attribute for this?
Intelligence is 6.
6. Really?
And
You're Intel 6? Holy shit. Okay, so 6.
I've spent a lot of stuff that's where I've spent a lot of my experience points.
Okay, well, you have 6 plus the base
4 plus
difficulty
6.
was 4, which is
Yeah.
10 now, and then your extra successes is 2 more.
Yes.
So you actually
Well, that's
did
what I was
12
saying.
damage.
So that's what I was saying. So basically, it's my intelligence plus my successes on it, because
yeah,
the
yeah,
difficulty
yeah. I
plus
mean,
the
that's
extra
kinda-
is my roll.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well,
Okay, so I'm going to rewind and retcon a little bit. There's going to be a fair amount more screaming, because Maximus and Cages are going to dodge an arm that comes 7 up in their direction.
And they not
These-
only go through
these
the
guys are-
wall.
Actually pasted and dead. You've literally exploded them from the pressure.
Nice.
It's like you handed them a hand grenade and said, "Here, hold this."
Is there a dentist around? Because I'd like to see if we can identify these people.
Yeah, good. Okay, so the reaction's a bit more extreme now, with that actual damage in mind.
okay.
So the screaming's a bit more intense.
I'm going to go back
I
to my
guess-
I'm going to go back to sleep.
Okay.
I guess now we really have to leave.
Yeah, fine. I guess we have to leave. Fuck. All right.
Well, there's a man confronting Kane about why the trail of destruction goes from his room into there.
Yeah, I woke up to hearing 2 people outside my door planning what I can only imagine was an attack on me, and next thing I know,
They
there's
explode.
this massive explosion. I have no idea what happened, and I have no idea why the explosion went out.
He's going to turn
Right.
white as a sheet and start screaming "witch" and pointing at you for everyone to see and hear.
Oh shit.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna say
We're going to shoot
say,
him. I'm shooting him right
"Which?"
now.
I'm gonna say which door? This door, the one that's missing. That's which.
Roll your attack.
Here we go. Everybody get ready to run.
Yeah, because
gonna
I'm
run
about to
now.
roll 20 initiatives.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Right in this corridor alone?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting ready. So you can turn that into 19 if you would like.
So I'm looking around and there's guards posted everywhere. Is that what you're
There's
saying?
no guards,
There's no guards.
but you can assume with all the hubbub,
Uh-huh.
someone must be coming.
It could be better just to run right now instead of shooting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, fine. Let's run. Can I make this a stealth check instead for us to run away?
There's no stealthing.
God
It's
damn it.
crowded. It's actually going to require body
Everybody
checks
saw
to
you.
be able to shoulder charge through everyone and get out of here.
That's awesome. So what you're saying is we're stuck here.
What I'm saying is we can attempt to get out.
Find the nearest window.
Or the nearest
Okay.
wall. Kane's good at that.
I mean, considering what Kane did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to calm people down with people rushing in. I'm gonna be like, hold on. Who are these people? Why were they breaking into my room? Whatever they were trying to do backfired. And it doesn't make me. I was sleeping.
Roll dexterity.
Who?
Me?
Yes, you get 2.
Sorry, get to?
Yeah. Difficulty 2.
difficulty.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use 2 style points.
Cool.
2.
Yay!
4. Sorry, 3. 3.
3.
Yeah, 3. You stylishly dodge the sucker punch coming for you.
He just grabs
The
Kane
guy
by
that
the
just screamed
shoulder.
is like
Yeah.
he like threw a punch.
I'm like, hey, I'm not
I
gonna
think
I'm
that-
not gonna be aggressive. I'm just gonna be like, whoa, what is going on?
He just gonna grab Kane by the shoulders and says, "Time of talk is over. Nothing you're gonna say is gonna work here now."
William.
Dave.
I don't care how crowded the hallway is.
I'm
I
so
said
sorry.
I cast fireball.
You
No,
waited
no.
13
No,
sessions
no,
for this.
No, I won't
What
actually.
initiative did you
Oh
say?
no takesy backsies.
Well, yes, my turn's already
You-
done. Yeah.
No, you hyped me up. You're doing it now.
Cool. Okay.
Oh shit.
If you want me to, I mean, you're telling me to do it. You're
Pretty
God,
good.
man.
You know, I'm so tempted, but no, we can't have this go off the rails right at the end. That's not
All-
allowed.
I've kept my cool. I've been pleading my innocence.
Mhm,
I don't appreciate the sucker punch, but I held back.
mhm.
And
I mean, after the recent taste and power that you've gotten,
I mean,
it would make sense that maybe you're a little bit fiery. And you know what we
Yeah.
can do? Actually,
Fireball.
we can let the dice decide this fireball. Maybe the
Cool.
orc spirit inside of you has gotten a bit worked up.
Oh, I like it.
So we'll need some kind of stat to see if you can hold it back.
Oh.
Okay. And I also, technically
Willpower.
speaking,
Yeah,
I do
willpower,
have-
that's great.
yeah, willpower will work. I do have one of my flaws or racial traits or whatever is obsession. So I have a natural compulsion to perform a particular activity. So if I have a spirit inside me
Mm.
and wins this, it's all the more.
Yeah.
Whew, okay, well, here we go. That's a 1.
You're losing this fight.
Am I?
Meaning he's
You
gonna
mean the
throw a
internal fight?
fireball?
Yeah, meaning the internal fight. So
Nah.
against your will, your hands are going to make a sigil sign kind of thing.
I should have
You're
just
going to do
shot the
some
guy.
arcane
Fuck.
hand waving, something like that. Now you're going to have to roll the spell strength.
Oh, yes, I will.
What you feel inside of you is more spirit of the earth stuff. He's basically going to play the floor as lava for real. But you have to choose how much magic to let through in your dice roll.
I have to choose, or like I lost the willpower roll, did I not?
You lost the willpower roll, so we're going to do this. So you can choose to roll or we take the average.
I'll definitely roll.
Cool.
Would I roll full? Or
That
would, because I
doesn't
still am
scratch.
being very cautious about not killing myself. But
Yeah.
would I do like, would I roll basically max reasonable?
Like if you were to attempt this yourself.
Okay. All right. So in that case, if I was going to attempt this, I will roll 7.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
literally like the devil on your shoulder saying, do it.
3 successes. It's not
3
too,
successes. It's not
too
huge.
good, but it's
But well,
more like a
while
fire
Cages
bolt.
is trying to like talk some sense into you, the
He
ground.
He starts seeing the hand gestures.
Yeah,
Like he's seen this before.
he's kind of like, whoa.
My
Ground
arms,
you
the shaman arms start coming out, going, "Whoa!"
And then like
Scarlet King.
the ground between you and your would-be assailants is like cracking up, and there's like steam coming out of it, and you're going to see like little spurts of sparks.
So
People
at
are
this
too scared to
point,
come forward.
combat has already started, has it not? At this point?
We are probably going to start combat at this point, correct?
Okay. Can I get a shot off then? Since we're starting combat anyway.
I thought you
Yeah,
were gonna
why
be like,
not?
"Can I get a hell yeah?"
Okay, well, here we
Before
go.
I mean,
Episode 1. Hey, welcome to Desolation. We're rolling to see if our horses fall off a cliff and we get bruises. Hey, welcome to Desolation, episode 20. We're killing a room full of people.
With a fireball.
but
One,
It's not like
two,
D&D. Desolation is
none-
not like D&D. I cast fireball in this small room.
Desolation
Three.
is
these are not
roleplay heavy.
attackers, right? These are like people in their beds.
Yeah, they're basically
Four, five, six.
they're not attackers. They're like an improvised mob.
Yeah,
Right.
but they are running away rather than attacking us.
Yeah, right now. No. They don't want anything to do with whatever he's just
So,
done.
Maximus, you're shooting at
Maximus
innocents
is
right
just
now.
shooting into a crowd.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought there was a guy
Consider-
attacking Kane.
No, he
What is-
missed the
He-
punch,
he's-
and
he-
then Kane
blasted those
erupted
two.
the earth between the two of them.
Jesus Christ.
I like this twist. Now anytime someone pisses me off, I have to roll against it. I like it. My character just got more interesting.
Yeah.
You can
could do
choose
it-
to shoot
could
Kane
do
or Cages
carbon
instead.
fire. You could shoot Kane.
You can put him down.
I could
Mhm.
put him down.
He's too dangerous to be left alive.
And it might actually work in your favor.
Glorious PvP action.
No. No, I'm not shooting Kane. I'm going to shoot the guy that sucker punched Kane, or tried
Sure.
to.
That's fine. He is going to turn tail, and as he finishes turning, he's just going to drop.
So he's dead. That's what you're saying.
If that much damage is to be believed, then yeah.
6. I did 6.
Right
Oh,
in the
Jesus.
heart.
I didn't realize you'd rolled already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, now it's time to
You
run.
Put one in the knee.
He shoots the guy. Kane, what did you make me do?
This is your fault.
You did this.
Right.
Trying so
Okay.
hard to be good.
And Kane just goes like towards Maximus, like, I think we have a different problem here, and he like points towards the whole fiery Kane with his shadowy arms.
We need to get out of here, so calm him down. Let's go.
Yep.
Snap out of it. Let's get
He
the
just-
hell out of
he
here.
He just like raises his hand with like a slap towards Kane, and then he thinks, then he stops and thinks about it. I'm not Maximus. I'm not Maximus. I'll just shake him.
Yeah.
What?
So we need to get out of here right now.
What happened? What happened?
You just erupted the floor in lava, and now everyone's gonna come against us. We have to.
Now, is
leave
the floor
now.
still like that, or is it dissipated? The magic part of it dissipated. It's just crap.
No, imagine like an anthill with a bunch of like sparklers in it, but the sparklers are deadly.
Okay, so it's still happening even though I'm not focused on it. Okay.
Yeah.
You created a
great.
small volcano underneath
And
our
it's just
barracks.
Like leaking.
Lava.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not very intense.
We're running out of here. Towards, well, I have to get my daughter. I'll meet you guys. I'm getting my daughter. I'll meet you guys where the horses are.
Yeah, I'll grab our horses and off we go.
Unless, no, yeah, that's how it's got to happen. Yeah, okay.
Kay just knows an old trick. Finds any kind of broken wood. I guess the door would do fine, like a broken
Mhm.
piece of the wood. Picks it up, lights it with the lava,
Just gonna.
and tosses it into one of the empty rooms.
Kay just has a more sordid history than we thought.
Oh,
Hey.
what about
Okay,
the
yeah,
girl
sure.
that you were in bed
You can
with?
deny
I guess she
it was
left. huh?
magic. Someone set fire.
I would want to throw it into my room because I think she's still there.
Yeah, she is still there.
I'm not that ungentlemanly.
I see.
I'll be
But
back.
she'll
my
have to make her
lady.
own way out. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean that was really more of a distraction, really.
Mm.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll be trying to stealth as much as
Um,
possible.
No need. There's a lot of chaos and confusion.
Okay.
Someone that does know you is going to ask you, what the hell's going on? Like, why is it on fire?
I don't know. Someone,
Parsons.
What's this about a witch?
Oh, Cages, your lady found me. I'm sorry.
someone went crazy in there.
Your lady
Smoke
friend.
inhalation. Fumes.
If that was real, I would have pointed at Kane. Fiery romance, I say.
Fiery romance.
Get some water. Put this out.
Yeah.
Go. Go, man. Go.
All right, I'll wash
He's-
off my face. Hold on with the water.
He's
hold
going
on.
to shake. He's gonna like shake his head, running off. And you're going to manage to. You're gonna go wake up your daughter.
Yep. And
And-
we have to go now. Let's go.
And she's going to protest. She wants to say goodbye.
Yeah, no time for that.
Okay, so dragging her by the hand is like,
Oh,
"You come here now, young lady."
I'll point to the fiery barracks that we left behind and say, "Look, we don't have time."
And she's going to be asking, "What did you do?"
I didn't do anything. Technically is correct.
Technically, yeah. Maximus is honest.
That is
And
true.
I'll shoot a glance over at Kane and keep running without saying anything.
Sure. So you guys are gonna get onto the horses and bolt.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, we survived another
You
night
made
in
it out
desolation
alive.
somehow.
Your worst night in desolation
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know
Of all
about that.
places.
I mean, I don't know if it was the worst night. I mean, really, I've found my way.
Hey, you're probably on a list somewhere now.
Yeah.
So in
I was
commemoration
clearly
of
I
the
was on a
worst
list
night-
before because 2 people were trying to kill me.
Yep.
so-
Yeah. Cages is gonna remind everyone, like, this is like far worse than that bone octopus.
Here's the thing. My suspicion over this time is, even though it's only been hasn't been that long, my suspicion is that we didn't trust this guy anyway, as far as we could throw him. And I have a feeling that he might have sent these guys to try to take me out.
Yeah, no question about it. It was definitely
The
Did
only
Zymus know
thing
you were a sorcerer?
Zymus,
Redver would have seen.
Redver.
where Redford
Redver
he-
went into the
Because Redver was
shack
the
with
one
you guys.
leading it, right? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
So
Redver would have seen, told his father wants to kill.
however, the only thing is I did overhear them saying, like, I don't have any value. I don't hold. So that's the only thing that doesn't fit that theory, because if they knew I had magic, they knew that wouldn't be why they would be killing me. They'd be killing me because I was a threat.
Because you have magic.
Yeah. But that wasn't what they said. So that's the only thing that brings me pause to think that it may not have been him. But regardless, just something to keep in our back of our mind.
Yes. But then who else would? I mean,
That I don't know, because
yeah, we
Who else-
haven't dealt with anyone else.
well, yeah, and who else out of the party? I don't. if
It would be
you're thinking about-
ironic if it was the orc. Like,
Yeah, like, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, did we come here? Did we solve anything once we got here that I was no longer needed? But I can't think of anything, because the whole concept was we were going to continue with the Scarlet King facade to try to convince more settlements. So,
it
like,
could, well, it would make sense if they wanted to remove you as leader of Darkhold and literally take over Darkhold.
yeah, because again, they could just say Scarlet King has now chosen me. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or they
suppose
could
so.
just want to remove the entire Scarlet King.
Or that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because he did say right at the beginning of this session, I did say as a recap, like, I don't think he was like, no, take them out. And we're like, well, no. Well, what about this? And they're like, okay, just be Scarlet King. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
So it
tough.
still could. Yeah. Well,
I think this
biggest suspect, I think,
is.
would be Zymus.
I mean, we gotta go anyway. Right now is not the time to discuss this. Like,
Yeah,
we
well, I
gotta
figure we're on
get
our-
out of
go to
here.
the Orc Village for this.
Are you on the way to the Orc Village though? Because then you
Are
do
we?
have time
Yeah.
for this discussion.
That's what I mean. Like, that's what I figured, is we were on horseback as we were having this discussion. Sorry, I should have clarified. I
Yeah,
thought
so
we were
it's
already
just,
on our way.
I just need to know which direction on horseback you're going while you do this.
I mean, I think we still head towards the orc camp, because we wanted to try to. One of the things is, realistically, what we had discussed is that we wanted to try. We have Dughole on our side, ish. We wanted to try to get them on our side. We were doing this more of a show for the eclipse, right? So I think we still go to the orc place, and
Yeah,
it's going to
why
be
not?
tough to communicate this, though. That's the only thing. To try
Hopefully,
to
we're not
explain.
fugitives by this point.
What's that?
Hopefully, we're not
Thankfully-
fugitives by this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully.
thankfully
we totally
you're traveling
are.
faster than news guys.
Well, I was just gonna say, yeah, email is slow these days. Some bad signals. So
So yeah,
yeah.
we're heading towards the Orc village first. Why not?
Okay, that's cool. And it'll probably be like early morning, but still still dark. You'll be getting that like 3, 4 in the morning or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there's going to be no one to greet you. There's like no guards, no patrols, no one watching out.
That's perfect. We can use the shack as our hideout for now.
Yeah. So like the old chieftain shack.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Empty chieftain shack.
Yeah, they're empty. It is empty. There's like a bit of an altar set up with a wooden box like at the foot of it, and when you open it up, it's like you can assume the ground up remains of the chieftain. So it's
Okay.
all like a mishmash of like colors of his skin tone and his clothes.
Right.
But other than that, all empty and all is fine.
do I have any sense or draw towards it? The remains.
No.
Okay.
The spirit within is quiet.
I mean, yeah, the
You wanna
spirit's
take
in
it?
me. So, do I want to take it? No.
Make tea out
I-
of it.
Yeah, fantastic tasting tea. No, I just wanted to see if I had felt anything. Like, I don't know why I would, because he gave his spirit to me essentially.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to know if there was anything, if I felt anything. That's all.
Yeah, no, there's nothing there.
Okay.
Cool. So you're gonna sleep it out?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can take what we need.
We'll keep watches, of course, just in case, and we'll sleep
From
near.
the inside or the outside?
Yeah, we're gonna keep watch outside. But
Okey-dokey.
Outside?
I was gonna say, do you want to keep? We
I
should
mean,
probably keep watch
it's-
inside, because if they
it's
wake
only
up
like 2 or 3 hours till the sun comes up.
and they see people outside, well, I don't know. Either way's bad.
we need to watch out for enemy horses or patrols coming from the city to find us, and we can't
That's a
do
fair
that
point.
from inside.
Is there no windows that look that way?
It's too far in. You wouldn't see clearly.
Oh, I was thinking it was more like a shed type thing, like a standalone.
Yeah, but there's
thing.
like other buildings in the way.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So Maximus is gonna stay outside. And
Okie dokie.
who am I kidding? I'm the muscle.
Well,
You know who the
Sure.
real muscle is.
no one's going
I-
to be coming over the
Yeah.
course of the night. There are going to be people waking up and coming out. And there is a human that's going to come over and talk to you. And he's going to ask, like, who are you? What are you doing here? I haven't seen you around.
Wait, no, they should have seen us around. We killed the frickin' sandworm here. There's no way they don't know who we are.
Not everyone saw your face. They were running away. They were vacating when they came up.
So we just tell them who we are. Because it's not like there's going to be newspapers. Like, if we are aware of it, we were clearly either the ones that did it or we were here. It's unlikely, because it hasn't really been that long.
Yeah.
It's unlikely that news has traveled the world. So I would just tell them, be like, we were here, I don't know, however many nights we were, and we were the ones that defeated the sandworm. We had who is he talking to, you or us?
He's
now?
talking to Maximus.
Okay, well, I
Well,
can't tell you what to say then.
Okay, well, I mean, I can bring everybody into it by simply waking everybody up, right? So
All I would just say is, I would just tell them who we are.
Well, sure, you can wake everyone up. He's really not going to see the point since he was just asking you who you were.
Yeah.
okay, so we're the guys who defeated the sandworm.
Yeah. See, this wasn't like an interrogation. He was, just shaking you down to see if you were stealing anything.
Insight check.
Cages steal clothes.
Lockpick.
D&D.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's going to be like really shocked. You know, I heard you went back to the city. Why are you back here?
We have our reasons. We'll tell you after my companions wake up.
Sure. Okay. And he's going to go about his day. He really doesn't care.
Okay.
He
So
basically was like, "Hey, what you doing?" He didn't care. He didn't really mean it. It was
I'm gonna let
it
these
was
guys.
a half-hearted attempt to scare off a thief.
Right. I'm gonna let these guys sleep for maybe 2 more hours, and then we're gonna wake up, and then how are we gonna convince these people to come with us? That's what we want to do, right? We want to start building a small army. Is that what we're doing here? Yes.
The easiest way would have been to talk to a leader. Obviously, the leader is inside camp. Choice of words.
So that's not gonna work.
So, yeah. So
I'm
what's our
thinking
next method?
huge, like just having everybody
Like
come.
a missionary session.
Like yeah, having everybody come to the town
just
square
like
or whatever,
yours last
and then
night.
No, there's no like formalized town square or anything. It's a mining shanty.
Like I
But
kind of picture
we
like
can have
everything's just
everybody
put up as it's
gather, right?
needed.
We can have everybody gather, and then like Cages can do his thing and convince these people to come with us.
Oh,
We're
I'm
gonna have to do
preaching.
some rolls because I'm not convinced that we can convince everyone to just show up.
well, and we're
Well,
not.
this is
Okay.
like a village square.
No, there's no like square or anything.
I
Right.
mean, what
There's
exactly are we?
no, there was no forethought put into putting this place up.
No, like I'm picturing basically like some freestanding buildings, kind of in and amongst, in front of like a mountain range, basically. Like
I
literally just
actually
like.
I have a great picture from my homeland that I can use. Open image, a new tab. How do I do that? There we go. Holy shit, that's small. Google, what the fuck?
Oh, did you
Large.
search
I
a
need
Taurus
large
penis?
size. Yeah, and unfortunately, it gave me my size penis.
Hold Oh man, I set you up perfectly to just. I mean, you didn't even have to do anything. I insulted myself, and you went on the defense for me at your own expense. Look at you,
Okay, I can't get the picture,
my loyal squire.
but the picture is like here on this thing.
The conversation is
Literally, you're looking at this kind of situation.
okay. So shantytown, really very much
So,
so. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
very much
that's
a
fine.
squatter's camp
Okay.
in the
So
shadow of a mountain.
what exactly are we hoping for them
Well, what's the sales pitch?
to do? Like, really, the whole thing originally was to say, hey, you can stay here, keep doing your thing, but we want to
Join
start,
the Scarlet King.
Scarlet King?
join the alliance, if you will, but we don't necessarily need them to come with us or anything at this point. It's not like we're taking an army now and breaking down the doors of the eclipse. So it's just more to, it's basically just more to kind of try to establish that connection, I think.
They're gonna come after us. They're gonna come after Doug Hole. Doug Hole is not prepared with the number of people that it has right now, right? Taking these people away from the eclipse will at least even a little bit weaken their numbers and add to our own. I think it's better to take them with us to Doug Hole.
If you think you can convince them all,
I'm not the talker here, though. Cages is the talker.
My point is, though, like, I don't know if we could just be like, hey guys, so
Scarlet
we
King,
need you to
good,
come
pack
fight.
up, leave.
Like, because really,
Excel.
they don't really know
That's a
what's
bit of a
going on
hard
with the
sell.
eclipse, and us coming in saying, hey, we're better than the eclipse, like, they might need proof of some sort. And yes, we killed the sandworm, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for
mean-
it. I just don't know how easy it's going to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so why did we come here in the first place? Just to set up relations? Is that what you're saying? Hey, okay, so here's the Scarlet
Sounded
King.
like the initial plan. That
Well,
sounded
yeah,
like what it
'cause
was. The
the
idea.
idea originally, before this went to shit, was to go here, and so we've established our connection with Dougal, and then established a connection here, and we would have basically said, like, we're working with the Eclipse for the purposes of having, supplies and whatnot. But obviously, that's not the case now. So it's going to be tougher to sell them because unless we lie to them, which I don't necessarily suggest, because now it'd be like, hey, you know what? Just side with us against the Eclipse. It could go either way. It's not great from a numbers game, but if they are being treated poorly or they really hate them, then we could have an easier time. I don't know. Cages, you
Do
better
we-
get your.
Do we want to
get-
oppose? Do we want to tell them to oppose the Scarlet, the Eclipse, or we just want to say that hey, we are just the Scarlet King people? Like
Um,
we are
could-
just a new, different faction, but we are not opposed to the Eclipse necessarily.
See, I would, generally speaking, I think the general consensus about the Eclipse is that they're tyrants. And we did find out a little bit different once we met with them, a little bit, that they do seem to be, doing it for the right reasons to some level, but everyone else has thought they were tyrants. So I think we just play it up saying, listen, we tried to work with the Eclipse. We were representatives of Dougal, and of the Scarlet King. We tried to work with the Eclipse and find a reasonable scenario where we both benefited, and basically just pass it off as them not being reasonable, and be like, I'm not sure what your doings or your encounters with them have been, but we're here to ask that you side with us, and basically we work together and try to move forward in this this world of desolation. Like, I basically trying to say, like, your choice, but we tried to work with the Eclipse, didn't go so well. So
Roll to proselytize.
I'll roll 42 dice.
I could do this two ways. I could do it the diplomacy way, or I could fucking just lie.
I'm
Ooh.
honestly, I'm leaning towards the diplomacy, but that's your call, man. Whatever you think is better, because I think we have.
So we're
Oh,
just
the
gonna
bad guy. Then again, the bad guys always think they're in the right, so I don't know. I
So
don't know.
our selling point here is telling them that the Eclipse ain't as cool as they think they are. And maybe you want to consider siding with the Scarlet King. But
I wouldn't put it like that. I would.
On paper, we really have a lot less credentials than the Eclipse.
Yeah, like I would just. The main thing is, I would say, is we tried to work. We were trying to work with the Eclipse on behalf of Doug.
What
Hole,
if we sell the library instead?
we sell the library?
Side with the library.
Oh,
We don't
side with
use
the
the
library.
Scarlet King. We don't use the Scarlet King. We just say, there's these other guys, far more reasonable, far more knowledgeable, and they just need your help.
Sure, that's a good idea.
Let's just throw the library in, like, because
That's a good idea.
if there's a diametrically opposing force that's as influential, if not as strong as the Eclipse, would probably be the library.
Such
That
is a
seems
fair
reasonable.
point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Right.
works.
Yeah.
And
All
that's
right.
why you're the
So-
man.
They need a platform for this. Now that I think about it, I think the place that we can probably get the biggest mass of people that can hear us proselytizing is probably the mine,
Yeah.
because everyone's working at the mine. If they're not working at the mine, they're too scattered across town to doing something else.
Yeah, it would be like you'd be talking to like 1 or 2 or 3 people at a time. But if
Yeah.
you start talking outside the mine, you'll get more attention.
Uh-huh.
All right, I
Okay.
will. I will put. I will walk over to the mine and put a milk carton down for Cages for him to stand on. And
Here you
let
go,
me-
sir. Let us roll the dice on this one.
Nice.
Yep, I think it's a good call. I think it's a good plan. I mean, as good as anything we have.
Yeah. So
Go for it.
diplomacy then. Diplomacy then.
Hmm.
Huh. I mean, my average is 4, but I don't think that's going to be quite enough to move a population. Although taking a risk with the dice is going to make things worse because I could fail less than 4.
Mm.
So what I think I would do is I'm going to spend a bunch of style points.
Woohoo.
Let's see how far I can go with this. I have 8. If I pick 5 style points, or 6. I'll spend 6 style points. I'm not sure if there's a limit of style points you can spend per roll.
I don't think there is. I think
I
they
don't think
say
so.
just go for it. I don't think there's
Okay.
an upper limit to rolls.
All right. So if that's the case, I'll spend 6 style points. That will bring my rating up to 14, and I will average that to 7.
That's a good number.
That's
Yeah.
that's as high as I want to push it.
Right.
That's a pretty good number. That's like energy
could sum-
blast
That's like-
numbers.
It's like
That's
a
like
dragon summoning
Dragon
level of
summoning
oratory.
numbers.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. You're almost as good as me.
Yeah. So you'll get a small crowd, and like some people come, some people go.
Yeah.
A lot will write you off. The 3 people that saw you kill the sandworm, the rockworm, they are going to want to come with you. You've caught them and inspired them.
Mhm. Oh, I could use this. I could use my inspire talent too.
Yeah. They're just like, and they were rooting for you the whole time as well. That 7 gets you like their support. It's like, come on, man, they killed a dragon. Give them a chance.
I mean,
And I
you're
don't
gonna-
think I don't think it'll be necessary to like bring as many people as with us for this round. I think
Yeah.
just sowing the seed is pretty
Yeah,
good enough for
which
me.
is what you've definitely managed to do for yourself.
Yeah. So we've got 3 new followers.
Hooray!
Do we bring them back to Darkhold or do we bring them back to the library?
I think the library. I don't know. Do we want to let them know? Like the library doesn't want to be known who they were, who they are.
Well, we just say the library, like we don't refer them as people, we just refer them as an
No, I know, but
organization.
if we take them back to the library, then they'll know. So we might not want to take them to the library, but
Right. Well, I mean, we have a base, so we might as well use it.
true.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. We can go back to you're talking about Dougal, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Dago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, why not? We can use that.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's take him
Cool.
back to Doug Hole.
Okie
Take
dokie.
whatever they have, bring whatever they have, hopefully horses included.
They do not have animals, no.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
just
that's
live
fine.
here. But that's fine.
Yeah.
They can walk.
I mean, pickaxes would still be fine.
Yeah. They're taking up their tools.
Excellent.
Excellente. And we shall be off.
I'm
On
assuming
the-
we're not staying. Yeah, we're not really staying here for long, right?
Have we? So with the people who decided not to like quote unquote follow us, which is fine.
Mhm.
Do they still seem like willing to work with us type thing as long as like it's not like,
As far as
was
you
it-
could tell, they found it interesting, but at the end of the
Mhm.
day, they have to do this job to get paid and survive. So
Fair enough.
it doesn't look like they're putting a lot of immediate stock into you guys.
Okay,
I mean,
that
that's
makes
fair.
sense. Yeah,
We can
totally.
always come back sometime.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we begin the 2-week journey back to the tree. So we can begin the 4-day journey back to Dougal. So we can begin the week journey all the way back to the library in prom, where we will be dancing all night long.
Dancing, dancing,
Actually,
dancing.
now that we have 3 new followers from the region. There's a lot we could
Yeah.
ask of them. We
Right.
could really get
So
a lot of information.
if you guys
Mhm.
want to do stuff or ask stuff, we'll hand wave the time
Mhm.
of getting to the tree.
Are they orcs or are they humans?
They are people.
So
Orcs are
humans.
people.
They are
too, you know.
human people.
Orcs are people too, Taffy.
Not in this game.
No, it's fair.
Okay.
Anything
So
you want to know? Anything you want to
Yeah.
do?
Well. First of all, I think the most useful information is are there any other nearby settlements?
None that they know of. Everything around this area is like really far apart.
Okay, that's fair. Well, I mean, were they tributes from before, or were they like natives to the village?
These guys were natives to not this village, but to the area.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
were you
They
being treated well by the eclipse?
They don't. When you mention the eclipse, they don't really know what you're talking about
Guessing they only heard of Zymus then.
Why not?
because that's it. They've only heard of Zymus.
And they don't know that Zymus works for the eclipse.
Not ringing bells.
Okay.
It wasn't very important to them. There were a bunch of small towns
So
during the
I'm
during
imagining
the long winter that eventually, just kind of absorbed together, and they got bigger and bigger and bigger. And now they work in the mine.
right, and one day Zymus and his band came
Right.
riding.
And it was a semi-hostile takeover. He basically just showed up and said, "I'm in charge now,"
Yeah.
and then they
So
were in charge.
the question still stands: were they being treated well by Zymus then?
Well, Zymus didn't affect their lives very much.
If
They
I'm
knew of
guessing,
him, but everyone just kind of lived their own lives.
I'm guessing treating well means being alive.
Yeah. It wasn't like a it wasn't like ruling under his thumb and like promoting an ideal. They were allowed to live as long as they pulled their own weight.
Mhm.
Well, allowed to live sounds extreme. As long as they pulled their own weight, everything was fine.
Yeah.
No one ever
Yeah, it
said
was
anything to
basically your
them or-
typical
your typical citizen, really.
yeah, like you're
You
allowed to
don't-
live on the land as long as you support the land. And
Yeah, like that was
So-
pretty much it. That was just like their lot in life.
I'm just trying
They
to
were
think of the
glad-
name. It's not feudalism,
They were
but
happy
yeah.
for the stability, at least. They
Yeah.
thought that they liked the idea of having a leader.
So what's being mined in the mines? Like steel, iron?
It's mostly they found some iron, but they're mostly mining like a specific kind of rock for building.
Ah, right. Building materials.
Yeah. They don't know what it is, but it's a gray rock that they have to mine that sometimes they find like veins of iron in.
It's great.
So it's basically a quarry town more
Yeah.
than a ore town. Right. That I think that's something that the library would find very useful.
Hmm.
Well, especially given the shortage of actual like metal tools and weapons, yeah. If it's depending on what it is that they're mining.
They eat pretty well whenever they find iron.
I would imagine so.
Hmm.
I don't think we have any more questions for these guys,
They
right?
have questions.
Hmm.
They
No
want to know,
Right.
why the hell are you guys here? Nothing was happening. You guys show up, and then 3 dragons appear, and you kill one of them. Like what kind of coincidence is that?
A crazy one.
A Scarlet one.
A Scarlet one.
A Scarlet
So yeah,
one.
a lot of people died that day. It was very red.
It was awful.
That's the law of nature, the law of blood.
Yeah. Law of blood. Well, you guys provide the law of cement, so that makes a lot of sense.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not. I'm asking like Maximus and Kane, like, what's the story that we want to put here? Are we still playing the Scarlet King angle, or are we still playing just like
Might as well.
we just represented it as a dark hole?
No, we might as well play the Scarlet King angle.
I think we have to.
Yeah, we kind of have to. Otherwise, why the hell are
Okay.
they following us?
But they're following us because of the library.
No.
Well, you guys are empowered by the library. Who's
These
empowered by the Scarlet King?
these 3 particular workers are coming because they saw Dave and us basically kill a stoneworm. They're not coming because of the library, a far off like ideal or concept that they've never even heard of before until today. They're coming because we managed to kill a stoneworm. That's why they're coming. And insisting that Dave is the Scarlet King is probably the best way to keep their loyalty, I think.
The promises of the library helped.
Okay.
You know,
I
everyone
mean, yeah.
dreams of adventure, right? Something bigger than themselves.
So Cages is gonna do the whole sell. You know,
Oh, cool.
Scarlet King prophecy.
Scarlet King good.
Save the world. So we came to
Save the
save your
world.
town.
The 3 laws,
Yeah.
and we're spreading the good
3
word,
law.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
And we are going to this place called Dark Hole, where the Scarlet
And-
King rules. And
Mhm,
you'll see how
mhm,
awesome
mhm.
it is.
Oh yeah. they're so
So
excited.
awesome. I bet they are.
Are you going to be crafting all of your things now, Mr. Maximus?
As we go, yeah. And I'll
Okay.
be teaching my daughter how to use those things too. So I don't know, maybe she could be helpful in combat later.
Well, this solves the mystery of how you guys were getting food as well.
Oh.
You have the locals that know the geography, the 2 of you
Mm.
hunting. This is good. This is good
The
bonding
hunting,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll
Bonding
for
time that
family
also
bonds.
happens to keep you from dying. It's fantastic.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said, Tef. Roll for what?
family bonds. Roll for the ties that bind us.
What exactly do you want me to roll?
I don't know. I'm at a loss here, but I really
Because I have
Roll a
I have
lot
no
of dice
skill
today.
that says family bonds here, so you're gonna have to come up with something, man.
like
Roll
I don't
for
know.
family
Roll
bonding.
charisma.
Charisma? That's probably one.
Really? You're gonna make me roll
Yeah.
charisma for this?
You have
Yeah.
to be charismatic to your long lost daughter who has had so many years living under a different roof and
Well, my
learning
charisma's 2, so I'll take the average and take 1 success.
one
Alright.
success.
Love.
Not a man of many words.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? You picked one of my worst stats anyway.
This is just this is life sometimes, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's 1 success.
And
Yeah.
Kay just starts thinking to himself, should I start giving Maximus parenting tips?
Probably because Kate just roll perception as you
I'm not-
watch this. No, roll empathy.
Alright.
Empathy.
Oh, that's
like-
even better.
I like that skill.
Yeah. Empathy. You know what? I don't think Maximus is that hard to read. Neither is Sarah. So I'm going to take
Oh.
average.
Yeah, sure.
Average and roll 1 dice.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's a fail. So that's still,
average
that's
is
still,
fine.
that's still a 3.
Yeah,
Even on
average is good enough. So you can see Maximus is struggling to find the words, and his daughter is losing that spark. It's like this is not what she thought it would be.
So now I'm thinking, should I be like translator for Maximus?
Maximus is like, what he's really trying to say is
Yeah, you did good. Or should
he's
I give
proud of you.
Yeah, also I should give Maximus some pointers.
Yeah, Gages is just like the surrogate father.
You know what? I'm just gonna like do the translation for the first few times, and then I always turn around to Maximus and like tell him like, "This is how you do it."
This is how we
You're
do
like
it.
thumbs up. I'm like, yeah, good job. And you know what? You can have 3 style points for that.
Ooh.
And Maximus, you can gain a charisma point if you will be receptive to this. You will actually learn charisma.
A whole stat point?
A
Really?
whole stat point for free.
Okay, I'll take it.
Woo!
Charisma 2 now.
Number 1 dad!
Number. You're number one.
Here, get a mug.
You're number one.
Woo!
Oh man.
Okay. And
Go
we're
ahead.
going to. So the landscape has shifted in a weird way since your last year.
Oh, so bad.
The whole 3 weeks ago. Leading up to the tree, it looks like the ground itself has moved around. Like this hill is now there.
Sandworm?
No. No signs of any creature intervention, so to speak.
Hmm.
When you get like a day away from the tree, the big magic tree, you're going to see a forest off in the distance. And in
wasn't
this
there before.
semi-arid climate that wasn't there before, the world has gone strange.
It-
And
Hmm.
upon getting closer, the bone forest has spread.
Oh no.
oh, it's the bone forest.
The bone forest. It has spread. But there are leaves, which is quite strange. Before there were no leaves.
Yeah, that actually makes it worse.
They're alive. They're wet bones. Yeah, if you want to feel uncomfortable, just remember that your skeleton is currently wet. That's just gross.
Little random.
Great.
So we're not. So we have an eclipse problem, and we're also having a climate change problem, or landscape change problem.
Yeah. The tree is still there. Tree is still happy. Still got the vulture problem. No new bodies were added since you strung up Grum and Callum. I'm still coming to terms with that.
Do we recognize their bones?
You
still like half
can
decayed?
recognize the clothes, but like all the desiccated flesh underneath is not very pleasant to look at.
What? You're crazy.
You're mad. And you're going to take your sharp right-hand turn and continue up the road. And you're going to see Duggle. The big trench has gotten a bit wider around it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they've been busy.
Clearly.
And coming in, like crossing the bridge entrance, there's going to be a man in a red cloak with red hair and missing an arm. And this is the guy that you saved. And Remy amputated his hand, and you sent him off to the library. Because he has the woman next to him as well.
Call back.
Yeah,
Oh,
Riddick and
right,
Greedy.
right. Okay. Wow, they're
Yeah.
back. Okay.
They're
Wow,
back,
Oh.
and they're both wearing red cloaks.
that was fast.
Hmm
Interesting.
And
both Scarlet King or King Scarlet Kidiots? I don't know what you.
You realize that the library
Well-
just treated these guys much better than they treated us ever, basically.
very, very well, because he's going to greet you as he's first going to greet you as old friends. You know, like, hey, welcome back. It's good to see you. And he's going to ask Dave how it feels being his high priest.
His high priest?
Mm-hmm. Ever since he went to the library, they decided that it's time to move. And he's the Scarlet King now. Or Scarlet King in waiting.
That's
So the Scarlet
excellent.
King in waiting after I'm gone? Is that what he's saying?
He thinks you have a sense of humor. He's laughing.
He was the Scarlet King in waiting, literally waiting for us.
So basically, he's taken over as the Scarlet King, and he's taken over
Maybe
Doug
even
Hole.
Hole. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he has good news for you guys.
What's that?
It concerns the forest. But you
Okay.
must talk in the chapel.
Mm. fine.
I'm
I guess.
actually not opposed to this because I really don't care about being the Scarlet
Mhm.
King, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
We,
sure.
but we'll have to hand over the reins of all this.
Well, I mean,
what this could work out.
yeah, suddenly everything's not our problem anymore.
Yeah, here's what we can do. We can tell them, be like, okay, you know what? That's great. Here you go. If someone comes looking for me, just do me the favor and tell
Yeah,
them
you
Just,
know.
just
that
do
you
me a
took
favor and
me.
say that you are the Scarlet King, or the
Yeah.
prophet of the Scarlet King, whatever they need to hear. That's you,
Yeah,
buddy.
and
Yeah.
you had to, you have superseded me, and if you have to tell them that you murdered me to do it, that's okay. All
You would
good.
never think of murdering you.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay. Fine. Let's hear what you have to say.
Yeah. And the callbacks continue because you're going to go into the little chapel. And who are you going to see other than Zarenclough, the leader
Wow.
of the waters?
What the hell is he doing
Wait.
here?
Other than Zaron, you said other than Zarenclough, right?
None other than. It is him.
Oh,
It is
none
Zarenclough.
other than Zarenclough.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
Double callback in the same episode. Guys have been gone for a long time.
Well, I mean, it's more surprising he's alive rather than he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's alive. Is he wearing red?
No, he's not. He's still wearing his greens.
All right.
Hmm.
Well, what do they say
Yeah,
when
what's
we
the introduction
enter
then,
the temple?
Well, so the introduction, if you're asking them, like, no, you go first. What's going on here? The long story short for Riddick is they got to town, started asking around, got into some trouble for asking directly for the library, told them about you guys, and this was coinciding with Zarenclough meeting the library. And basically they both got put out there, and then they found out what happened. So then there was a bit of back and forth, and so the libraries decided, well, shit, now we have to play our hand. You've moved things a lot. And so they're in the beginning stages of like coming out and officially, like, it's essentially trying to eclipse themselves, like be open about it and not like screw around anymore.
Did you eclipse themselves? Meaning, like, are you they're
Yeah,
trying to do
announcing
what the
themselves.
eclipse did,
Yeah,
or they?
they're announcing themselves. They're like coming out and saying, "We're here.
Okay.
We've been pulling the
There's a
strings
very-
in this
Yeah,
50-kilometer radius for the last 2 years. It
Yeah.
was us the whole time, pulling back the curtain."
I'm okay with this.
Mhm.
Zarenclaw has agreed
And-
to work with the library then? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
actually, what's
He's
How many-
combining
already?
How many troops does he still have after that suicide mission in the mountains?
out of the 200 you all started as, he was down to 100 after chasing down the necromancer.
What necromancer?
There was skeletons.
There were necromancers
dead
in the
were
mountains or something.
The dead were rising, and there was a tower. And they assaulted this tower, hoping to get powerful artifacts.
And did they?
They didn't. Unfortunately, it just turned out it was a deranged hermit of a necromancer, not an organized syndicate or circle. And then after they killed the necromancer, the bone forest started spreading.
So this campaign could have gone completely different had we actually looked for Zarenclaw, is what you're saying. Anyway, okay. I'm glad he's here. If he's basically defending Dughole now and like fortifying the city and stuff, right?
It sounds like he brought all his troops with him.
Yeah.
Did he?
He has split them. Half are in Dughole, half are in
Braham.
Ram.
Oh,
Well, I guess we can make a report. We'll tell them that basically we have been to the Eclipse city of I forget the city name, but whatever.
Kazus,
And we will report on what we know of the eclipse. We'll tell them that this is what they've been doing for the past few years. Callum was a stupid idiot at Dughole and decided to offer people as tributes instead of food or whatever. We managed to stave them off by promising them that the Dughole would become a satellite city, but we're actually not going to give it to them, right?
Yeah.
not anymore.
Not
Fair enough
anymore.
He is
Here is the
offended that you
command
guys
structure.
didn't try and find him and tell him about the library.
We did try to find you. You basically took most of your men into the mountains and left no directions whatsoever on how to get to you. So
We left 2 idiots at Praha.
we literally
you.
came after you and saw nothing there except for those 2 idiots. 3 idiots?
The 3 idiots.
The 3 idiots.
Those
One of them
cunning
being
idiots, yeah.
Stun, if you remember.
Most memorable character.
Right, exactly. So those 3 idiots back in the frickin' mountains.
Mhm.
We were looking for you. We had the information, which is now moot since you apparently have the information too. But we have even more valuable information about what the eclipse is like. So get off my back.
He is willing to let bygones be bygones. You make a good point.
Yeah.
They have a mining town here. We'll locate it on the map.
Sure, you can draw a map for them.
Right.
Roll for cartography, someone. Draw a good map.
Draw a map good.
Who would that be? Who has
I don't know.
cartography?
Someone draw map good. Someone with skill, make map draw.
Yes, because I vote
know.
Kane. Kane probably has.
Yeah, there's only 3 of us, and only one of us has had a pen.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That would be you, Kane. Draw a
Kane
map
knows how to
good.
read.
Go.
Kane, roll. Draw map good.
Warfare?
Yeah, that's a great one, actually. You
Okay.
can draw battle diagrams for the town. And here was the dragon.
Trying to remember how this works again. I use these so infrequently. So the base and then the number of levels, you add them, correct?
Yeah, that's your total rating, and that's the number
Okay.
of the rating is the number of dice that you roll.
All right. 6.
That's a good map. That's
Fucking
a really
like
good
shadows and
Accurate
everything,
map.
man. It's like
Yeah.
It's isometric and everything.
it totally, absolutely is.
Mhm. You even drew a little stick figure of a cane with a sign saying "idiot" here. Not Kane, Callum. Too many K's in this campaign.
I know. I know. Cages, Callum, Kane, Maximus.
Caximus.
Yeah, Caximus. Yeah.
Caximus. Interesting. New name for me.
He's renamed himself,
Yeah,
inspired by the
yeah.
cactuses.
Right.
Cactus Slayer.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, this is a crap load of information we just dumped on them. We should be getting like praises here.
You
Fuck,
guys-
man.
You guys have done so well. You've more than pulled your weight.
Ooh, always.
Yeah, your weights.
Cages is half tempted to say that we are not taking orders from Zarenkov anymore. But he'll just listen for now.
Right, and Riddick is going to, chime in with like, all of this is facilitated by, and he's going to look at Kane, the Scarlet King, and his power channeling into the world for the first time. So things have had to move quickly. An impressive amount has been done in the last 3 years,
Yeah.
but now it's double timing.
Yeah, so maybe tell us what this double time is exactly gonna entail. Like, I heard the library is moving again.
Yeah.
Is it like a different town or
Yeah, they're going to relocate further north.
closer to
they're-
the eclipse?
Yeah, they're going to try and like branch around Caramans, which you've now scouted out for them, and try to like start engulfing.
I mean, they can start with the orc village that we just
That's
put
that's a
our
good
name
point.
in. That's one area.
Yeah, so they
I
can start
mean,
there,
yeah.
dig their
So
feet in, and then have a war of attrition with
I
characters.
mean, I can imagine some things that we have a role in, but I'm not sure if I'm going to volunteer myself for that.
Right. So,
Hold on.
mhm.
One more thing. So, Riddick, the guy with the one arm,
Yep,
he is the new Scarlet King. Is that what's going on here?
that's in a manner of speaking. Yeah,
Okay.
he hasn't been like crowned yet, but that's just between you guys.
Who
That-
So he's the
exactly?
new
Like,
face.
so the library decided to crown or give him, proclaim that he is the Scarlet King, right? What exact?
Well,
What
they
what
plan to, but
qualifications does
hasn't
he
yet.
have? Like, what qualifications does he have to actually take this role? The last time we saw him, he was literally running for his life.
That's what I'm kind of curious.
He has no magical power from what I've seen.
Someone roll insight, and God will give you the answer.
I guess we can all roll insight, and then God will maybe give us the answer.
Would that be intelligence or
What?
Insight.
I have empathy. I mean,
Yeah, that's
gonna
a
say
good one as well.
Yeah.
That's
I was
better.
gonna say insight's not a thing, is it? Or is it a
Is
skill?
it not?
it's a skill.
Yeah,
Empathy's a skill.
No, it's a skill. Yeah,
Yeah.
empathy's a skill.
Oh, okay. I don't have that.
I have no
Okay.
insight.
So you guys can't look into it. Only Cages can look into it.
I'm very uninsightful.
I mean, I'll take the average and roll the 1, and that's a 4. So that's 4 successes. I mean, he's got to be pretty good if he can
I'll
if he can
type
lie
it
to
to you.
Cool. Because in any case, I mean, like,
Wait,
even
I
from
can just ask him. I can like direct straight out ask him, like, why did the library select you as the next Scarlet King? What qualifications do you have?
Well, you guys sent him off to the library, and then you guys played off the Scarlet King thing. It only made sense that the Scarlet King would have to arrive, but he's not the Scarlet King. He's another messenger of the Scarlet King.
So, who is the Scarlet King?
There's no Scarlet King yet. It will be him, but it's not him yet.
Yeah, they're waiting for the right dramatic moment.
Right. They're playing it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck with all the hordes of Eclipse soldiers coming down your
Yeah,
ass.
I mean, it kind of works in our favor, to be honest.
Like, it's almost like a distraction, basically, is what it is. But I'm just saying, if they actually ever, I don't know, send assassins after him, he's pretty much screwed.
Not my problem.
That's one way to look at it, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he's got some kind of freaking magic power, and then, unless he's another sorcerer, unless he's a capable warrior that we haven't seen yet, but whatever. Anything's possible. He'll show his true colors later.
I mean, okay, now that we know some of the background of what's going to happen or what's happening, where does that leave us?
We get to take a vacation.
Hey, the only thing left on your itinerary is to go talk to the library, report in.
No, they want us to go to prom.
Yeah, because you only actually talk to Riddick and Zarenclaw.
Yeah, and Zaren.
Yeah, the
So
library
they don't need us in Darko.
No,
it's
they
another
don't
way
need
of
you.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys add nothing at the moment.
Okay. I mean, we can take a vacation and take our time to go back to the library whenever we want, I think. So we could, I mean, you could settle down, you could settle Sarah down in here.
Sylvie? You mean?
Yeah,
Sylvie,
same.
I think I'm going to be taking her with me.
No problem?
Yeah. I just picked her up. Hey, I'm your dad. Like 4 days ago. Here, I've transplanted you. You stay here by yourself. Good. Okay, I'll be back. Again? Seriously? No.
He's gonna be like, gonna turn around and go, Cages, was that the right thing? Did I do it that time?
Was I a dad?
Thanks, guys. Anyway, yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I will take her with me and teach her more stuff so that she can learn a little bit more on surviving on her own in the world.
Okay, sure. I mean, going to prom isn't half as dangerous as going to the eclipse.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And wait. You just wait until the stress you're gonna feel when she goes to prom.
Oh man, that's only a few years away.
You're like sending her
Not
to the
this-
door.
Not the city, man. She's gonna get nailed in the bleachers.
Yeah, in this day and age, I mean that could happen at any time, not at prom.
true.
And basically, I mean there is no such thing as a prom in this world setting.
I don't know
So
what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yes, there is.
I don't even think there's
Okay.
a school in
Kane's gonna
this setting.
Kane's gonna start his school and go, listen here, there's a thing called prom.
And girls get nailed under the bleachers. Yes, this is what we want to teach them. Anyway, now
called
that we've said
population.
this,
I mean, I guess the only real time limit is before they leave prom, which I imagine is going to take longer than how much we want to stay here.
Yeah,
Poor
it's gonna
Lawrence.
take them a while. It's gonna take them a while to leave prom. Yeah.
Here, let me see if I can help you. Let me see if I can find something to help you. This should help.
This is going to help.
So, I mean,
Oh, no,
we've
that's
already
not
have
good.
our next move. It's just a matter of what we want to do in the meantime at this point. I mean, we
if
are
I've
really-
got nothing to do, then I'm crafting. Crafting and teaching. That's what I'm doing. What are you guys gonna do?
I might want to try to figure out how. There you go. I might
That fits
wanna
you
try to
perfectly.
Figure out why. How does that sound to you guys?
Sounds good.
All right, cool.
Loud and clear.
No, I kind of want to know what. So I might talk to my my surpasser and just kind of get an understanding of how the library spoke about me. Like,
Oh,
just to kind of get an
interesting
idea
question.
of how
Oh, talking to Riddick.
what
Okay.
what are their opinions of me, like why did they so easily just say, okay, we're gonna make you the Scarlet? Is it just because I was part of their old plans?
Yeah.
And Okay.
It's because you catalyzed a lot of things, unfortunately. They're glad that you saved their little satellite town,
Okay.
but they are not thrilled with how it had to happen, because this has pushed stuff along in a way that they didn't want to do.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I know. Fuck
Guys
you
were
guys.
just sitting around doing nothing.
Okay, no, that makes sense. I just wasn't sure if there was something else at
Oh
play.
yeah,
But yeah,
no,
that's
there's
fine.
nothing more sinister in play.
Yeah. If there's any private like time with the three of us, like just the three of us, without
yeah.
anyone else, I'm just gonna like come clean to Kane. Basically, Riddick is being used as a pawn. And that's a good thing, because if anyone comes looking for trouble, you're out. You're not in the picture anymore.
Yeah, no,
But he's
I'm all for it.
effectively a pawn, and if I know how the library thinks, he's probably going to be a scapegoat.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, but fortunately for us. so,
For us,
Mhm.
which is
I mean,
good enough
this
for
is
me.
good. So
Yeah.
okay, all right. Well, I'm okay with that. I mean, it is what it is. I guess
Okay.
I don't really care about the having the power or anything. I mean, I have the power.
Who even needs the title?
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Not I.
Not you.
Not at all.
Hmm.
Not at all. Okay. All right, I'm
Okay.
good.
So, what are we thinking about in terms of our
Boobs.
No, no.
our loyalties?
Oh, not in general. Sorry. Okay.
Our loyalties.
Boobs are a high
to-
contender.
Yeah. Cages always has high loyalty to boobs, but
Lauren.
but
Oh,
aside
Lauren.
from that, like how is how is this whole relationship now being ruined by the library, or is it being improved by the library? And Cages is really not looking forward to taking orders from Zerencloth anymore.
Yeah, Zerenclaw's a fucking idiot. They're like,
I mean,
let's sacrifice half of our men to freaking climb a mountain. Nope, not taking that shit anymore.
Yeah.
yeah, like
And he attacked the necromancer directly.
this
Killing
whole
necromancers is not a bad thing, I would say.
I really might have totally forgotten about this whole necromancer thing.
That was the Halloween episode. I had skeletons in the tower.
Which
Yeah,
we
that-
never went
man,
to.
You didn't
That's a
go
callback.
to. You guys were
That
just
is
like,
okay.
fuck it.
like
We
if
don't need
if,
Zarencloth.
yeah, if because that could be a potential ally in this whole thing, to be honest, considering how how he's spreading around bone forests around
Alright.
people.
Forget the eclipse and forget
yeah.
the library.
Yeah,
We're going
climate
undead.
change is the real.
All right, we're
Climate
going
change is the real
undead.
enemy.
We're chasing the real power.
Yeah, exactly.
This forest, I cannot stand it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the only force that we know of is actually dangerous was the bone forest. That was the closest it killed us.
Yeah, this is the scariest thing in the entire world for you.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh man. All
I'm
right.
glad I made that call back to the whole octopus thing about
Yeah,
the worst night. The
that-
worst night we ever had was literally the bone forest.
that really paid off.
What was that forest where we got attacked by the trees, though?
That was the bone forest.
No,
that was-
no.
That was
We went
no,
into
it
a
was the
forest
moving
where there
trunks.
No,
wasn't
you're right.
bone.
You're right. Sorry, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
There was a forest where we had Stun and the other two guys, and they almost died, basically.
That's because you took a different way back.
Yeah.
That was the one by the river, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I think that was one.
Yeah, that was the one by the river. You guys took a different way back.
Right.
That was actually near Praha.
It
Now
was,
that I
yeah.
think about it. Oh
Yeah.
God!
Let's not go
Bone
that way.
forest or moving trees.
The moving trees.
You
were
should,
fine for us.
yeah, it's forest power.
Forest power. Literally scarier than a dragon.
Okay.
Yeah. So has anything changed for us? Oh, we're just going to do whatever everyone tells us to do for the last 20 sessions.
I mean, I would like to get rewarded finally sometime, but apparently not. So
No, the reward is the satisfaction of a job well done.
yeah, see, that sucks. That's like,
is that a cool reward? We've been doing that. That's the I mean, even the satisfaction of a job well done comes end up being like, fuck off for doing a good job.
It really
like
is a
there's no purpose to keep adventuring. It's like,
no.
we just got this information for you. What are you gonna give me? Oh, satisfaction. Fuck you. Like I'm ever gonna fucking go out and do anything for you ever again.
You can
I mean,
you can do more things for us.
It's
Yeah,
slightly
no.
worse than being paid in exposure.
No.
Yeah.
Why the
literally
fuck?
worse.
Why the hell would I do anything? Ever. Go, hey Maximus, go and risk your own life to get this information for us, and in return, we will give you nothing. Excellent. Okay, that's a
Yeah,
great
that is correct.
negotiation. That's a great deal. No, give me something now, Sarah
Right,
Clough.
so, your reward. If you choose to go to Prague and talk to the library, because I'm closing off this campaign. Your reward is they're going to go to call back again, Nepal. Huge collection of towns up further north. That's where Riddick came from. They plan to go there. You go with them. They've got supplies. They've got people now, and you join them, or you can just kind of live here. You're now signing off your characters onto your own lives.
Okay, I choose. I choose to live here. Actually, fuck that shit.
That works for me.
I mean, go to Nepal, get closer to the eclipse, and possibly get involved in fighting, or stay in Dug Hole, which is no longer the front line, I'm guessing.
Oh no, you get to live in Praham,
Oh, okay. Live in Praham, the
which is
center.
way nicer than Duggle.
Yeah, exactly. Where the library is stationed. So, it's got to be better fortified. There's warders there, so.
It's a much better place to live.
Okay. Cool.
And so
Yeah.
Maximus settles down with his family to be a dad, living his life as a woodsman once again, hunting in the bone forest, opening up his daughter opening a calamari shop.
Or, we could sell bows and arrows and hunt. But
He
anyway.
becomes a Fletcher in his later years. What does Cages do?
Okay, just gonna
Because
stay in
Cages-
Praha. He finds the
he
biggest
stays around.
city. Yeah, he finds the biggest city with the most women.
I love that this is what you've become.
There is a place for this kind of merchanting man. The smooth talker.
Oh my god.
Becoming like a fixer of sorts.
Yeah,
And what does
That's-
Kane want
that's what
out of
Cages would
life?
be.
What I would like to do is, to be quite honest, I'm going to happily settle into a high priest life, and it allows me to take the pressure and the danger off of my shoulders and continue my studies with the library and to further my knowledge and try to get a better understanding and see if I can find answers as to exactly what the hell I have inside of me.
Yeah, that's a very noble quest.
Yeah. So that's my plan.
Cool. And we'll put a full stop in Desolation.
Cool. Okay.
Oh,
So I guess this is
Thank
where
you,
we're ending the episode. If you've been watching the playthrough, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We will see you later. Bye-bye.